Hey y'all, I'm back. Today I thought I'd share a story about where I've been. I've been a little bit silent here on YouTube for a little while, and there's a good reason for it. So I thought I owe it to my viewers, my followers here on YouTube, as few as they are. It's still a lot to me. Just an idea of what's been going on with me and why I've been pretty silent here on YouTube. So it's now July. I want to recap June. June was a pretty tough month for me. So before June, trading was going really well for me. I decided to even start a YouTube channel. The confidence was high, trading was going well, and things felt like they were on a positive uptick for me. And then the start of June, what happened was me and my wife had a bit of a dispute. I don't want to go into the details of what exactly we were fighting about, but it was something that we constantly circled back into. Like, we fight about it, sweep it under the rug, and then forget about it, and then it comes back. We argue about it, we sweep it under the rug. It's just something that we just didn't have a grasp on how to communicate with each other and how to properly communicate so that the other person understands. So that started off in June, and that set me down a negative spiral of just having a clouded judgment, clouded mindset. So that led to me hitting a pretty bad losing streak with trading. So now, as that was happening, like, trading right now is my only source of income. So for me, I felt that I wasn't able to step away from it, because if I'm not trading, how else am I gonna be making money, right? And I think what was happening at that time was things were going well, you and then I started the YouTube channel, but I was going back. I think I was going back to the person who I was, that I'm trying to distance myself from. So who was I before? I was working in car sales, very career driven. I was solely focused on primarily generating income and my career. I let my health I let my health down. I was barely there. I was not available for my family, and those were some of the big reasons why I felt that um trading was the a great career path for me, because I have the flexibility to be my own boss. I could work from home where I'll be present. If I don't feel like working that day, I don't have to. Flexible hours, and yeah, just and then I have the time to take care of my health. Like, but what I was doing was I was creating a YouTube video every single day. I was again focusing on creating income, instead of just slow down, enjoy the journey, make videos when you feel like it, when you have the time, but focus on day trading. I was just trying to do too much when it came to career again. And then at the near the end of the month, near the end of June, so it took us a while to get past that. It was big, because we actually figured out how to communicate with each other where both sides then understand, and it just wasn't like, okay, this is how it is, then we're just gonna sweep it under the rug. And then I wanted to, like, nip it in the butt finally and just really get through it. I said I wasn't gonna trade. I don't care if I'm losing time or progress, because that's how I felt. If I'm not trading, I'm losing progress, I'm losing time, and I'm not making money. I got bills to pay. All those stresses will come when you become a full-time day trader. But just realizing that, just take it easy and enjoy the journey, and try not to focus on the things that are going to be stressing yourself out too much. I think is going to help you progress a lot faster. And then at the near the end of the month, my sister was living here with us, because she was planning to move to California. She met an awesome dude, who I've met and I respect, and he seems like a really good guy. So she was moving there for a happy reason. So I didn't think it was gonna affect me as hard as it did affect me. But I guess, having my sister near for more than 30 years and then have her move, it really did affect me a lot more than I was expecting. And yeah, so like I realized, like, during these times and moments, like, you have to be aware of your emotions. And if you're not mentally there where you're able to be laser focused, where your judgment or your mind is clouded by other thoughts that you cannot just easily try to erase from there as while you're trading anyways, then you're better off to just not trade at the time. And you're not making money, but you're also not losing money. So I think that's one of the biggest things that I realized at that time. And then at the beginning of this month, our dog died. So it was just like one thing after another. And I think it was testing my psychology to see where my mental strength was, and if I was able to push through. And yeah, so how did I get over all of that? I realized that, like, okay, so right now is not a good time to be trading because my mind is just clouded with all these things that are bringing my vibration down, bring my vibe down. So what I did was, okay, when I left my job, I wanted the flexibility of time to do other things aside from focusing on work and career. So what I did was, started working out. We redid our basement so that I'm not working from my bedroom, and that was a great uplift to my spirits. I started working out, started eating healthier again, sleeping early. Just I think what it was the universe was helping me realize that I have trading down now. I've got it for the most part figured out, but it took these roadblocks and hurdles for me to realize that, Miles, slow down. You're going back into the person you're trying not to be. Like, you don't have to completely forget that person you were, but you break it apart, take the good and add the new, and create a more solid foundation to who you want to become. So started, focusing on the other aspects of my life that I said I wanted to work on and focus on when I left my career in car sales to become a full-time day trader, such as family and personal health. So I started working out, started eating better, meditating more again, started helping out around the house, did some yard work. And after that, that's when it was like, that's when trading kicked off again. Like, everything was going well. I'm back into a winning streak. And I think that's all it was. Like, sometimes life throws obstacles your way, or shows and proves hard times. It like puts you in a hard time so that when things break apart, you can put it back together stronger. But it's up to you. It was up to me as a person and my mental strength, whether I was going to allow those things to break me, or if I was going to allow those things to help me be a better version of myself after I overcame those things. And I think I have become a better version of myself because I didn't allow those things to break me down. I mean, I did have, obviously, it took a month to get over all those things. So I would say it did break me down a little bit, but I think I got over it at a decent pace where I really let myself understand why this was happening, and then also coming to the realization that although these things felt like they were bad, what positive what are the positives that came out of it. So overall, if it ended up where me and my wife figured out exactly the proper forms of how to communicate with each other, because that was the biggest thing. It was just we were saying all the right things in our heads, but we weren't saying it in the right way where um our each the other person was able to understand what we meant, and it was just complete miscommunication, misunderstanding, because we were saying it in our heads how we understood it and not in our heads how the other person would best understand it. And I realized, like, evolving your language skills is huge when it comes to having a good relationship with anybody. But I think I'm kind of rambling on. Where was I going with that? Well, yeah. So yeah, we got over that, and then just with my sister leaving, we see that she's happy, and that makes us happy even though she's far from us. And then with my dog dying, our dog was sick, and I think it was the right thing to put her down. Although it was very hard to make a decision on a living thing's life, at the end of the day, we can rest our heads on the fact that she's no longer in pain, and she's probably happy where she is right now. So yeah. And then yeah, just putting all the pieces together, focusing on the other aspects of my life. Now I feel that I had a great week, and now it's just continuing to sustain that, rinse and repeat. What did I do this week that led me to having success in trading, success in my family relationship, and success in my personal health? I'm planning to write everything I did this week down on my whiteboard here, so I can remember all the things that I did this week that led me to being on the highest frequency vibration that would to um, allow me to bring more abundance and happiness into my life. And I think I'll end the video there. Just a little confessional video, I guess. It's like a video journal. This is, I guess, a little bit for myself and a little bit for my viewers, just to share with you guys again where I've been and what I've gone through. But we're back, and I feel better, and I'm happy as ever, and my mental mind state is feeling like it's at a 10 out of 10. So yeah, this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. See you in the futures. Peace.